Oh, we are live. Happy Friday. Coming in hot on Friday favorites. Hi, everybody. We made it. What a tough week you had, Jeff.
Boy, it was tough.
My goodness.
You know, those
a one-day work week.
Yeah, those one-day work weeks are
They
really
are rough.
They're
They are rough.
Had a nice vacation now.
That was me last week. I had a one-day work week.
Hey, that's some skin on that.
So
Absolutely.
we've had a couple of weird weeks around here because I was off most of last week. You were off most of this week. I was in Florida. You were in California seeing family, and it was good, right?
Yeah, temperatures upper 50s, low 60s. Saw my mom and my stepdad hung out on the farm. They own an almond ranch. It was so peaceful and so nice. And then I saw a bunch of high school and college friends. Just had a ball. It was a great time.
Yeah, and then you get the weekend to look forward to already, which is amazing. So amazing.
The torturous week, you know.
I know. So we've got kind of a lot to talk about today, including our forecast, and we've got Ryan. It's also National Beer Day. We don't have to whisper it. We can just say it.
We can.
It's totally fine. More on that later. Let's talk about our forecast first. We have Ryan here. Okay, Ryan, come on. Hi.
Surprise.
Hey, National Beer Day. Yeah. He's still whispering about the beer. Let's talk about today because this kind of says the whole thing that we need to know for today, right?
Correct. So this is really the story of the day. This is around 2-3 o'clock, and really after about 12, that's when you're going to notice the winds really pick up. Sunshine out there today, so no issues weather-wise, but it's the wind. The wind is going to be brutal out there for this afternoon with wind gusts upwards of 20 to 30, even 40 miles per hour as we head into later on today. And as we get a look now at the forecast, you can see that we are going to see a pretty nice Easter weekend. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 40s for the day on Saturday. If you're doing any traveling, you're looking good. And then Easter Sunday itself looking good as well. I mean, Katie, look at this.
I know.
I mean, sun, no clouds.
And the 7-day is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we're looking at mainly sunny skies for not only the afternoon today, but here's a little more detail to the forecast on Easter. We're looking at a chilly start, though. Temperatures start in the 20s, then eventually we'll end in the mid to upper 40s. So overall, really can't complain about that forecast. And look at these temperatures.
Look at that.
Look at Thursday.
I'm already thinking about what am I going to do Thursday? Something outside. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, every single one of those days, every single one of those days, it starts in the low 60s on Monday, and that's the inland temperatures, a few degrees cooler along the coast, as we are going to see a little bit of a sea breeze develop at times. But you can still see, even along the coast, really not too bad.
I would say that's pretty amazing. I know Jeff's been talking about the temperatures, too, for next week.
Yeah.
You think it's shorts weather, right, Jeff?
Absolutely.
I'll quick show this as well.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. No rain in the
beautiful
forecast. Even at night, we're not looking at any rain, just a very, very quiet pattern.
All right. Well, Ryan, it must be nice to just give a good, forecast that people love.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's nice,
Not
especially coming out of winter.
Yeah, exactly.
But for now, I'm going to send it over to you and Jeff.
All right. Get Jeff back in.
The forecast is a latte right now before National Beer Day.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me some Starbucks.
Well, you were busy in there. I was going to offer. I know.
All right.
I was trying to, again, get over that one-day work week.
Yeah. You're still you got the vacation brain.
The blues.
Well, here's something that you missed, Jeff. The First Lady came to Maine. I don't know if you even knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, she was here. She was here a couple days ago. She was at SMCC, and the whole focus of the visit was talking about community college and the trades and how we're offering. There's a deal right now to offer free community college for 2 years for, I believe, people who graduate from high school in Maine. Kind of a big deal. And especially the trades is such a great alternative if, depending on what you want to do in life.
Let me tell you something. If you can get a job as an electrician, a plumber, construction work, or something like that, those jobs pay great money.
Yep.
And you don't have to come out of college with $120,000 in debt.
Right.
No offense to going to a four-year school to major in some of these other things, but for all the kids, maybe college isn't their thing. Shoot, do this, and you can have a great living. And look, I went to community college, and so I'm a big supporter of community college to save money. I was in a 3-year plan, so I went for 3 years, and then I went to the 4-year school for a year and a half. It worked out great, and it was so much cheaper. When I went to school in California, it was Modesto Junior College, and it was free. For 3 years, I didn't pay anything except for books, and that's it.
Wow.
And so this is awesome that they're offering this for so many people. And even without this special deal, community college is still really affordable.
Yes, exactly. Quick good morning to Beverly and Carrie watching from Scarborough. Pamela, supposed to be warmer weather coming from the west. And Travis, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. This is a really cool story I wanted to talk about as well. We've been talking so much about affordable housing and just the housing crisis in general. There's not enough housing. So in Auburn, they want to transform this church into apartments, which is kind of cool. They want to turn it into 20 apartments. I just can't imagine living in a former church.
It's really funny because probably about, I'm guessing, maybe 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I actually did a big story on churches that were renovated into homes.
Wow.
There was, I went to one in Yarmouth. There was one in Portland, one in York. And I've never done one where there was like an apartment complex or condos, but they do have one that's got, I think, condos in it on Forest Avenue in Portland.
Okay.
I mean, it was kind of cool. And then of course we have, the restaurant that I don't think they're open Monday through Friday. I just do special events. Grace,
yes,
was a former church. And
that's beautiful inside.
Great. And let me tell you something. I walked in some of these homes, and I never felt weird going in there.
Yep,
it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's another one down the street in Falmouth where I actually got to know the people, and they keep inviting me over.
Oh, really?
I know. I did a story like 8 or 10 years ago. Every time I'd see them at the store or something, I go, "Oh my God, come and see what our house looks like now." And so
nice.
I like it. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, what else are they going to do with some of these old churches?
Exactly. Okay. Here's another story that we're pretty pumped about. Baseball is back in Portland, and the home opener, they get a win.
Yes.
How about that? 7-5.
7-5. 7-5. Big win. The Sea Dogs, of course, made the playoffs last year. Just a rocking good time at the ballpark.
Yes.
And, I know April and May can be tough when it comes to the weather.
Yes.
But next week's going to be a little bit better.
I know.
And you know what? Just prepare for it. Look, that guy right there in the video, he kind of had short sleeves on the way.
Yeah.
But, it's a great family atmosphere. Great to go out with your friends. And by the way, since it's National Beer Day, we can say they do sell beer there. And microbrews too.
They do. And I think that Johnny was there live yesterday. He was mentioning a couple new things. They're selling Bissell substance now. And then they have like boozy popsicles or something now. I don't know. Some fun stuff. And we love Sea Dogs biscuits. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so great that we have so many professional sports here. Of course, we go from the Sea Dogs, we have the Maine Mariners, and of course the Maine Celtics. So, man, I say play ball. I usually go to at least a half dozen games.
Nice.
Usually wait till end of May, June, and July to go since it's a lot nicer weather. But again, you just bundle up and prepare for the weather, and you can have a great time with the family and friends out there.
Yeah, I mean, they are so much fun. Slugger's amazing. So it's just always a good time. I'm not even a huge baseball fan, but I love going to Sea Dogs.
It's fun. Even if it's almost like you go there with your friends, you're talking, hey, there's a game.
Exactly. I know it is. It's a social thing for sure,
exactly.
Especially for me. Okay, here we go. You can say it in real volume.
National Beer Day.
It is National Beer Day. Just so happens to fall on a Friday this year, which is just perfect. And there are so many breweries in Maine, not just even in Portland or greater Portland, but across the entire state. The Maine Brewers Guild says there's over 170 breweries.
Wow, that's incredible.
Craft breweries.
Sometimes when I'm driving around Portland, it seems like there's 170 in the greater Portland area.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. You go to like the Kennedy Park area, Bayside, out near Riverside Drive.
Yes. Fox Street area. Yeah.
It's so much fun. And especially when the weather gets better, again, it's all about sitting outdoors, having a cold brew. Today, you're probably not going to be sitting outside. It might blow your beer away with the weather. But, still so much fun to go out and support the local breweries out there. We have so many.
I know.
And they're so good.
I'm checking my poll because I put up a poll on my Twitter page at KDWGME to see what your favorite type of beer is. And IPA Pale Ale leading the way with 53%, followed by Lager/Pilsner, followed by Porter Stout, followed by Wheat. But it's so funny. There's only there's so many. There's people love sours. There's so many other types of beers, Kolsch, that, people love.
Yeah. I mean, and again, every time I usually go to a beer, I get an IPA.
Me too.
You know what I do? It's so funny. Every time I get, and my kids always give me a hard time. I know my friends give me a hard time, or even my kids when we go as a family to a place that has beer. I never ask for a specific beer. I always ask the server, pick me out your favorite. And so then I maybe get to try a new beer that maybe the server or the bartender thinks is pretty good. So I thought I kind of like doing that.
Well, and there are some breweries that, have their staple, their flagship IPAs, but then they experiment with these other recipes and things like that. So it might be a beer that you can't get all the time. And so that's what I like to do is if I go to a brewery, I've already had their flagship IPA. I want to try something that I might not be able to get the next time I'm here. So, and they're all so great about posting on social media when they have new releases and stuff like that. It's just great for the local economy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's crazy how this industry has boomed so much.
Again, nearly 200.
Yeah.
And again, I laugh that there are so many in Portland.
I haven't heard of one closing.
No, not
That's
at all.
what's crazy.
The business has been booming, and it's so much fun to go out there. A lot of these bars, especially when the weather gets better, they have live music outside.
Yes.
And obviously the seating outside, and it's so much fun.
It really, really is. Okay, so now sticking with the food and beverage theme. Okay, we got to talk Easter candy because Easter's on Sunday. And we have to talk about a controversial Easter candy, Peeps.
Oh, God, they're so gross.
I know.
I'll get right to the point.
Yeah, we're just going
No, I
to
can't
hard
stand
no.
them.
It's a hard no. What about you, Ryan? You can join this one.
Yeah, come on in.
All right.
I'll make
Come
some room.
Peeps, nah, not really my thing.
Not
I don't
really,
know.
but you don't like hate them like Jeff does. Like,
I
Jeff
don't-
hates them.
Jeff hates them. I would say out of 10, they're like a 3.
I won't eat
3.5.
them. I wouldn't eat it. Nope. No.
I'd never say never.
You know what I love though are the Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Oh, yes.
Those are so
That's probably
good.
my favorite, honestly.
I love those too because it's way more peanut butter.
Yeah.
You know, like the ratio, it's really like a
Right.
lot of filling.
We're actually agreeing on something.
I think we all
Reese's
agree
peanut
on
butter.
that. Yeah.
Well, here's the funny thing about Peeps, though. I don't know. Are they that popular that we have to have? There's actually a cereal, Peeps cereal.
Yep.
Are they really that popular?
No, but it's just whatever they can make money on, right?
And
but
then who
see,
does anybody
Travis
really- how
says
about
I
jelly
hate
beans?
Peeps.
Oh, how about jelly beans?
Jelly beans, okay. I like
They're
jelly.
sticking in my
I'm-
teeth.
Well,
I'm not a big jelly bean fan.
I definitely don't go out of
No.
my way to eat them. Remember they would
No.
have those big jelly bean like things of all the different flavors. I would always eat the popcorn ones because I just thought that was like such a crazy flavor to have for a jelly bean.
I would
Yeah.
just be excited when I was a kid. I would get a cowboy hat filled with jelly beans every year.
Oh, that's cute.
I wouldn't even eat the jelly
No,
beans.
you
I'd
want
take
the
them out, and
hat.
put the cowboy hat on. I was so excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Oh, that's
Oh
too
my
funny.
goodness. All right. Well, that settles that debate. We are a hard no on Peeps, but we like the Reese's.
Reese's
What other
eggs.
Cadbury eggs? Do you guys like Cadbury eggs? I don't.
haven't-
I'm no on that too.
I don't know.
They're
Those
okay.
things that kind of explode in your mouth like
Yeah.
that. Just, it's kinda gross.
No thanks. All right, let's get back to our Friday/weekend forecast
Yes.
because a lot of people have plans, holiday plans, and just
Mhm.
regular plans for the weekend, and it's definitely going to cooperate.
Yeah, so I mean, let's take a look at the 7-day, and you can see that we are looking at mostly sunny skies today. The wind is the story today.
Yeah.
I mean, the sun is going to be out. There's not going to be any rain. There could be a snow shower up towards the north, but otherwise, we are looking at lots of sunshine out there for today. And let me actually go grab my cooker. I put it on the
There
desk
it
back there,
is.
and you can see that we are looking at mainly sunny skies both Saturday and for Easter Sunday itself. So if you have any plans to head outdoors, you are looking good. If you're traveling, it's looking good as well. And then look at that, just into next week. That's when we're off to the races temperature-wise, we are going to see temperatures that will run in the 60s for the most part. But I think Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we peak.
And I feel like Easter, like it could go anywhere with the temperatures and the
Yeah.
conditions. You know what I mean? So this
Mhm.
is like so nice,
Right, especially in like the coastline. This time of
Yeah.
the year, all it takes is a wind off the ocean, and it goes from 65 to 45.
And you're wearing I remember like, one year wearing my winter coat over my cute little
Yeah.
Easter outfit, but I don't know, you might not have to depending on what time, you're going out.
Look
for
at this overnight low, though.
Yeah,
too.
I
We talk
know.
about the sunrise services that a lot of churches like to have. Man, you
Yeah.
better bundle up for those.
Yes.
It's going to be in the mid-20s
That
when
will
you
be
wake
Yes,
up.
cold.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be cold out there Easter Sunday and cold tonight into tomorrow if you're planning maybe to head out for National Beer Day.
Yeah.
Hey, like, and I just went out when I went to get my. Hold on a second. Let me get a drink of it too right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
yeah, rub it in.
Starbucks.
Rub it in.
That sounds nice.
I actually walked over to get it across the street,
Oh,
and I was like, and I didn't wear a jacket or anything, so I'm like, I'll go a
Was it
couple of
chilly?
steps. Oh my god,
yeah.
the wind started blowing.
Ryan
like, I
told
wish I
us
had
all
that jacket.
morning about
Yeah,
that
I
wind.
I did.
So,
I was
listener.
You warned
I-
us. No excuse.
I
No
would
excuse.
say 90% of my hits, I mentioned
Yep.
something about the wind.
100%.
It is going to be a windy day.
All
for sure.
right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us on this Friday, and enjoy the beautiful weekend. Happy Easter to those who celebrate, and we'll be back here on Monday, but you won't be back with us.
I will not. I have the day off, so
Nice.
I'll enjoy. Hey, man, I got to work
Yes.
this week. I got to work on Easter. So what are you?
Well, thanks for
complaining
hanging out
about?
with us this week. A couple
Yes.
days for Christian.
Couple days
I
this
had,
week.
I had to be away from Katie for like 4 days. Oh, wait a minute, including last
And
week.
right, because I was off.
I didn't see Katie for like 10 or 12 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Jeez,
Reunited.
how lucky her.
Yeah.
I know. I knew a joke was coming there somewhere.
On that note, bye everybody. We'll
Happy
see you
Easter.
Monday.